But in the world of limited public forums, guess what? You don't have First Amendment right.
Find out where this monkey lives. People call me a white supremacist. They call me a racist. Fine. I'm good with that.
You have a massive criminal record, Clarence. But to redress your government. Well, here's my take on that, and why I'll never let him speak at a council meeting again. I'm not his government. You don't have First Amendment right.
Welcome back to another installment of Exposing Grantville. If you missed any previous episode, make sure to go back and check them out. The link will be in the description of this story. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this wild ride as we dive deep into Mayor Proctor's support for Kiser and a self-proclaimed racist. Previously, GT was issued a citation for filming in and outside City Hall. Officer Norris with the Grantville Police Department wrote GT a citation at Mayor Proctor's request. For approximately 2 months, from December 23 through February of 2024, GT did not return to Grantville to cover anything Grantville related, as GT feared being arrested. During this time, Mayor Proctor appeared on YouTube channel Fraudit Wrangler, owned and operated by Michael Kiser. Also to include, Mayor Proctor published a article on his LinkedIn page about YouTubers and frauditors and stuff like that, and another admission in there that he had Grantville Police Department cite me. Ultimately, the citation for filming in public was dismissed by Grantville Municipal Court Judge Reeves. I wonder if I bet you Officer Norris won't do that again, or will he? Mr. Kiser was once indicted for capital murder in the past, and he claims to be a veteran. Previously, Mr. Kiser would attempt basic combat training with the United States Army twice. However, he failed to complete basic combat training. It is gathered that Mr. Kiser lived in Oklahoma with his mommy while making videos for YouTube. Currently, Mr. Kiser is sitting in a jail cell in Alabama after being extradited back from Oklahoma for failing to appear in court. This was the Mr. Frauditor guy Mayor Proctor said he was going to get all over me. A convicted felon in a United States Army washout. Go get him.
Wife beater Clarence. You want to get this
really?
Wife beater Clarence?
Go get him.
I'll just call Mr. Frauditor. He'll be all over you.
Go get him. Go. Mayor Proctor appeared on Mr. Kiser's YouTube channel representing himself under the authority of the mayor of Grantville. Also on this channel was J.J. Scarborough, the Meade County, Kentucky jailer. Let's get in some of the things that Proctor stated.
These frauditors are now starting to band together to go after all of us. And it's interesting, and I apologize. You know me.
You're good, buddy.
Wranglers learned this. I get on this. I would love for our legal system to do a better job, police officers, everything, to shut these stupid people down, because they're really stupid. And I'll get into that more tonight. But in the meantime, we are sort of the confederation of taking down these disgusting human beings. He goes after, I have to keep looking here, Chief Tuttle. He has some record, and he goes after you.
Apparently got into a fight or something.
Let me tell you, I pulled up Clarence's record. He's got a very interesting criminal record himself. Mm-hmm. So his whole notion that he's like supposed to, you have a criminal record. Oh my goodness, you have a massive criminal record, Clarence, massive. Oh, let me interject one thing real quick.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Hey, all you roughnecks who commented about my chair squeaking, I oiled it. We're good to go. First Amendment rights?
No.
Well, maybe it is, based on what these idiots say. right?
Yeah. I get what you're saying there.
It is, based on what the idiots say. But that's the same thing we do. It's a limited public forum. You don't have First Amendment right. You don't.
No, you do not.
And again, I will say this again and again and again. I have no problem with a proper, educated, nice, written redress of your government, talking about what you think is a problem in your government. The nonsense that these frauditors put forth, whether it's their stupid open records requests or they're calling public workers names, that's not the First Amendment.
Absolutely not.
Thomas Jefferson had no concept of that this would be the First Amendment. He would be saying, hey, I'm all for it. Write a beautiful letter, write a beautiful this. And of course, in our world today with the uneducated, the stupid, I'll just say it, dadgum, our world of social media has created a world of idiots.
Yes.
A world of idiots. I believe in addressing things. I believe in addressing real problems, but be intelligent about it. Put it out there intelligently. These idiots that you have on your front of your channels, the Afro Kid, Georgia Transparency, the Christie and all, they're morons. They're drug. I can't even describe them. They're so stupid. I'm done.
You're good, brother.
Yeah, I would agree with Mayor Proctor, because I think when the forefathers wrote the Declaration of Independence and the Bill of Rights, they had a sense of decorum. People call me a white supremacist. They call me a racist. Fine, I'm good with that. I am Irish Catholic. I can't get any whiter than that. I don't like Protestants. I don't like Arabs. I don't like Muslims. I don't like Hamas. I don't like the Palestinians. I don't like the Iranians. I don't like the Lebanese. I don't give a shit about any frickin' Arab. Let's find out where this monkey is. And they had a sense of professionalism, and when you did redress your government, you did it properly. And you put forth your views, they would put forth their views, everybody would vote on it, and they would either pass it or they would come back to it later, rewrite it.
So you watch Lana or freaking Transparency, I'm the press, and they'll go, show me your badge for your freedom of press. See, again, this is the stupidity they don't understand. Within the First Amendment, just like the Second Amendment, I'll get to that in a minute, there are commas and expressions. The press, being the press, is an actual job.
Yes, it's a professional job
Profession.
title.
It's a profession.
Now,
with credentials.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but is there not a thing associated with being the press that's called journalistic ethics?
With that, there's also the fact that you have to have credentials and you have to have a business license to be the press.
It's stupid.
And they say, what about your ability to practice, religious freedom? Well, the only job I know with religion is being a preacher.
Yes.
And so that has they're non sequiturs. The funny thing about the Constitution, and frankly, there are parts about it I say they should have written it differently, is we have non sequiturs in the Constitution.
That
Their instrument was that decried.
Actually, it was the National Firearms Act that came in and got more specific.
Did it because of Clarence and his other buddy there, and we did that. We had to, because we cannot have them roaming around, filming, doing their stupidity. And this is just sad. I mean, I would love to open up all our doors and allow this. Thanks to these idiot frauditors, we've had to do this.
You know, my personal all-time favorite frauditor-ism, if you will. And Clarence, the video that I made about Clarence this morning, you know, he says it in there. Well, you can't trespass me from a public building unless I've committed a crime. Please, I have offered money. I set up a bounty nearly a year ago. I set up a bounty that I would shell out cash to the frauditor that can quote me the statute that says you can't trespass a frauditing piece of shit unless they've already committed a crime off public property. And I'm still, hey, guess what? I still got the money.
Yeah.
I got a feeling I'm going to be holding on to
it. You don't mess around with police officers. I don't get these guys. I really don't. You know, they just think, oh boy, we could just do this, do that, the other. I mean, I was raised to respect police officers. I have these cabal down here who's behind Clarence, these older people who just want Grantville to die. Very good people who love me here at Noonan and Coweta County, and they saw Clarence's picture. And they're military guys, and some of them, I'm telling you, they're very well decorated, which Clarence is not. And they said, there's no way this guy was in armed services. Look at it. There's no way. No way. Now, I know he was. Yeah. I don't know what he did. From what I can tell, he served coffee to people, from the best I can tell. That's fine. Hey, I got it.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service, Clarence. Thank you for your service, Clarence. I did not serve. I come from a time when I went off to college. I didn't serve. Okay?
Everybody, please welcome His Honor, Mayor of Grantville, Georgia, Mayor Richard Proctor.
I'm back. Hello, everybody.
Well, you have my vote.
Hello, buddy. It's nice to finally meet you.
Hey, JJ. Good to see you.
It's good to see you up here.
Oh my goodness.
JJ, we're just talking on our morning coffee phone call about coming down there to take you out to lunch.
Come on down.
Now, of course, I'll have to leave about a day early to get from Oklahoma to Kentucky, Georgia. But I'm glad you can be with us, sir. How are you doing tonight?
Well, I'm doing great. I'm ecstatic. So,
I like the thumbnail for the live stream tonight.
Well, I have to say this. The thumbnail is beautiful, but Clarence is Clarence, man. I tell you what.
Well, I mean, you're 100% right, Your Honor, but that in itself is the problem.
Today, I'm a full-time mayor. I work as a full-time mayor.
Yeah.
I go to get my mail. I got some stuff from Georgia Municipal, and then there's an envelope. And I'm like, it's from Michigan. What? It's a piece of paper where, and I'm not going to use the words, I'm called multiple names. One of his disgusting followers spent the time to write out a handwritten note in pencil calling me a bunch of junk, stick it in an envelope from Michigan, and mail it to me. I mean,
they're not, you know, and here's how, you know, just as an example, and it's something me, JJ, and Chad were talking about after a live stream last week. You know, just as an example, because, you know, it's relevant, dumbwaiter. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, he emphasizes the dumb in dumbwaiter.
You know, although I've shut off all my Facebook, when I post something as the mayor, I don't allow comments. And of course, he and his buddy, I'm not going to mention his name, or that's a First Amendment violation. What? So you can go post your garbage on a Facebook page? And this is what's it.
It's not First Amendment for the simple fact that if it was a purely First Amendment protected activity, not only would I not be able to help these people get the shit taken down, but theoretically, if the people had the money to retain the attorney for it, every single person that doesn't want to be published in one of his monetized videos can sue him.
Yes, they can.
So therefore, that makes it not First Amendment protected. But I do have something that we're calling I call it the Russie dance of shame.
To redress your government. Well, here's my take on that, and why I'll never let him speak at a council meeting again. I'm not his government. I'm not.
No.
He doesn't live in Grantville. He doesn't pay taxes in Grantville. I can't force him to do anything in Grantville. He's not one of my citizens. The Constitution is very clear. For redressing a government, to me, it's a government that is a government over you, like the federal government, the state government, the county government you live in. He lives in Troup County. He lives in LaGrange, Georgia, not Coweta County, Grantville, Georgia. And by the way, he's already put an open records request. He wanted to know how many federal and state dollars came into Grantville, because he's going to claim, this. The only federal money we got was the COVID money 3 years ago, which is spent on capital projects. Not one penny of any tax dollars outside of Grantville go to pay for general fund things like our salaries. Oh, and by the way, for all of you his little minions, and he's going to put this up on his page. He watches yours.
Oh, absolutely. I've got used to it. So
all you little minions of him who think I'm just raking in the money, do you know what my salary is? $300 a month. This whole notion that, it's the First Amendment, I'm watching your government. You don't have any business in the city of Grantville. Now, I will go ahead and put it out there, and I've talked to you, Wrangler, about this. That what he does to Grantville is not his normal MO, his normal modus operandi. He's tied in with another guy, I'm not going to mention his name, who is actually being pushed by what we call the cabal here in Grantville, which is the certain older people who don't want Grantville to grow or advance, and they can't stand what I'm doing. So they're trying to find a crime on me so they can recall me. Well, I haven't done any crimes, and if they tried to recall me, I think I'd win I beat the snot out of the last people in the election. I'd probably beat them even worse this time around.
I'm right. You don't sit there and take a bully's bullshit. You smack them in the mouth.
And just
I mean that metaphorically. I'm in no way advocating or recommending anybody go punch Clarence in the mouth, mainly because you probably get your fist eaten. But, that's, I'm trying to be nice about it. But, hey, guys, Herman Turrington has thrown down a Fraudit Wrangler membership, and it went to...
I need to run for mayor. I need to work on help this place, to help it grow, to bring all of my experience, all my drive, all my zeal to this place to make it a renaissance.
$2 says, maybe invite Chief Total. He don't mince words.
He don't mince words.
Chief Total,
I don't like Protestants. I don't like Arabs. I don't like Muslims. I don't like Hamas. I don't like the Palestinians. I don't like the Iranians. I don't like the Lebanese. People call me a white supremacist. They call me a racist. Fine. I'm good with that. I am Irish Catholic. I can't get any whiter than that. Let's find out where this monkey is. Yeah, I would agree with Mayor Proctor, because I think when the forefathers wrote the Declaration of Independence and the Bill of Rights, they had a sense of decorum.
I need to run for mayor.
That was some serious statements made by the Grantville mayor. Coming up in the next installment to Exposing the Grantville Story, GT returns to Grantville after the citation was dismissed. This mayor appeared to double down on stupid again. This is also when the first time GT met Mr. Phillips, aka Red.